Hi, it's me again. This is Jenny V of the MomTraNeur. And it's been a week since I've been thinking about the second episode for my MomTraNeur Diaries. The truth is, my energy is slowly coming back, little by little. It's still not like before where I can do several sleepless nights in a row, and I don't want to do that anymore. It's really very, very bad for my health. But at least it's slowly like coming back to life. I've started doing things that I used to do before, like planting herbs, singing again on stage, even when there's no audience. Well, better if there's no audience. Me and my son, we've started baking last weekend. We baked this yummy, super yummy choco fudge. It's a bit burnt because I should have used two pans instead of, cramping all the mixture in just one pan. And so we ended up extending and extending the time until the lower portion got burnt. But the upper part and the middle part has been fudgy and super yummy. And I've been doing my VA tasks more regularly now. And I've been accepting more clients. Anyway, having said that, I also don't want to discount the fact that I've been through a slow season. It really did change me. There are times in life when you need to slow down. And then there comes a time when life will be the one to slow you down. I think that's what happened to me. Life really slowed me down, and I've never been the same. Before baby locks, before all the pregnancy stuff, I had plans. I had momentum. I was building something. Well, at least I was trying to make plans to build something more than what I have right now. And then suddenly, when I found out I was pregnant, everything slowed down, even if I didn't want to, because my energy wouldn't let me, my body wouldn't let me, my hormones wouldn't let me. I wasn't even able to celebrate my birthday. If some of you noticed, if we're friends on social media, especially on my Facebook, I didn't even reply to all those happy birthday messages, and I'm so sorry. I was crying the whole day on my birthday, starting from the night before to the time I was sleeping, to the time I woke up, to the time that day ended. I just allowed myself to cry, to release whatever it was that I was feeling at that time, because I started the year right. I was so excited to what was about to happen. I had really major plans for my own business, for this resort business and tour business that I'm helping my husband with a restaurant, with my masters and everything else. And then when I found out I was pregnant, it's like I couldn't do anything about it but just, stop all my plans. And that really depressed me a lot. And on my birthday, it wasn't what I planned. I had big plans for well, not really like big, but like super special plans for me because it was my 48th birthday, but I didn't even get to celebrate it. I was pitying myself so much that I just cried and cried that whole day. My body just didn't have enough energy. My emotions at that time felt heavier than usual. My mind wasn't as sharp, and I kept asking myself, what was wrong with me? Is it just this pregnancy, or was really something super duper wrong with me? Because I'm not someone who stops. I'm the type of person who keeps on going, even if I'm tired, even if I'm sleepy, even if I'm depressed or hormonal. I keep going. I do the work. I do my plans. I even, no matter how tired I feel, I just do them. That's a kind of person that I know I am, and I've been like that since I was in grade school. But then that time, it was my body who told me to stop, that it couldn't go on anymore, that I just didn't have the energy for it. Then, as you all know, After everything that happened, the pregnancy, the loss, the procedure, the recovery, it's like my body was telling me, we are not doing that pace anymore. Truth be told, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It was like I was having a fight with myself. Because it's like, if I'm not productive, then who am I? I've always been the workaholic Jen. If I'm not being workaholic, who am I? And then I noticed that there was this quiet shift. It's not in a big dramatic way, but in small quiet ways. It's like I wasn't reacting to anything anymore. I wasn't being dramatic. I wasn't monitoring everything that's happening here in my marriage, in my family, in our businesses. I was just quiet. And then I started thinking, what if this season is happening not to punish me, but to teach me something? Actually, to teach me that it's okay to be quiet, it's okay to stop, it's okay to just rest and be. Because what if slowing down is not irresponsibility? What if slowing down is not actually bad? What if this version of me who is slowing down, who doesn't rush to fix anything, who is not gung-ho and being productive and workaholic all the time, what if this version of me is not really broken? I'm not broken. What if she's just different? I am just different, right here and right now. This is actually where the realization came from that yes, you can have it all, just not at the same damn time. I learned that from a book which is entitled The Same. You Can Have It All, Just Not at the Same Damn Time by Romy Nudstad. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I read that book twice and I'm always reviewing my notes from that book. Because who doesn't want to have it all? Well, maybe some people don't want to have it all because they know it will come with stress and problems and whatnot. But I'm one of those persons who wants to have it all. I want to have it all, but probably not in the same way like most people do, like all the riches and the power and the fame. No, not that. I just want to live my life as happily and as productively and as lovingly as I can through like the things I like to do: planting, singing, being with my family, earning enough money to buy the things that I want, to go to places that I want, stuff like that. I want to have it all without having to worry like where we will get our money to pay our next bill or where we will get money to pay for certain things. So I just want to live a comfortable life. I'm sure most of us do, right? Most of my life, I'm trying to be everything. I still can, but just not all at the same damn time. I think that's what this season is teaching me. I can rest and slow for a while. And then once I do have my energy back, then I'll get back to it. Maybe I'll be even stronger and a lot more creative and productive. So as my energy slowly coming back, I realized that I don't want to go back to that pace anymore, where my life was revolving just around my work, just around something that can earn me dollars or that can earn me money. I want this season to be different. I want everything to be balanced as much as possible. Yes, I have my work, I have my own income, I help my husband with his businesses, I have my own hobbies, I have my own self to come back to whenever the people in the world around me is failing me. So that's what this season is about. The season that I'm in right now, I want it to be different, not like before. I don't want to do that kind of pace anymore. It's very fast paced. That's so very bad for my health. I want it like this, like in a semi-retired mode. Like I can wake up without worrying about work or the time or money. I wake up when I want to wake up, and then I do things when I want to do things, and then I I get to finish my tasks and the things that I tell myself I will do. So as my energy is coming back, I can see things more clearly now. That I don't want to go back to the old pace. This pace I think is better. Everything is more balanced. I have time for sleep, for rest, for recovery, for hobbies, for work that really matters to me, for clients that I enjoy working with, for businesses that I enjoy putting up or maintaining or helping with, like Dada's Hans's, my husband's businesses. Something in me has shifted. I recognize that now. Although I'm aware that I'm still figuring things out, sometimes I go back. There are like tiny moments when I catch myself going back to my old pace, maybe because that's the pattern that I've been used to for more than 4 decades. And then when I catch myself, I stop, I stand up, I stretch, I do something else, I relax, break myself from that old bad habit. It will take a while, I know that. So I'm still figuring this out. I just can't ignore what I've learned from this season. So maybe this season is here not to stop me, but to teach me that I can finally live differently like I've always wanted to before. So if you're in the season where life is also forcing you to slow down, then you're not alone. No, maybe you're not failing. Maybe like me, you're just also being redirected to a better path, to a path that you've always wanted. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for staying with me. If you want to talk about something else, you can, put your comments down below. In the meantime, try to be kind to one another. Know that each one of us, we're going through something that we don't really tell the whole world about. So be kind to everyone. Okay, enjoy the rest of your week and I'll talk to you again next week. Thank you for staying with me.